10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 a minute with Markie Post and Ed Begley Jr. And your hosts, Meredith MacRae and Geoff Edwards.
How you doing? Thank you very much, and welcome to $50,000 a minute, the new game that gives every player the chance to win $50,000 in just 60 seconds.
It's the biggest cash prize ever offered for just 1 minute of competition. So you want to go down and find out who's going to win the money?
Let's do it.
Good luck.
Hello. I want to introduce you all to my team. First of all, Ed Begley Jr. is here today, and you all know him from St. Elsewhere. Welcome.
Good to be here, Meredith.
See, everybody loves you. You're such a great game player. This game is going to be lots of fun, right?
I love games. I'm a heavy game player.
Well,
Big
say hello to your partner. This is Claire Trucksaw. And Claire, nice to have you here. What do you do?
I'm a theater student at Cal State Fullerton. I'm graduating this June.
Good, and you're with a fine actor here. That's great. I have a feeling we're going to win today. What do you think?
I think so.
I think
Yeah,
so.
okay, this is your first game, and you'll be going for $10,000. Let's hope we win. Let's go and meet Geoff's team.
Okay, Meredith, thanks a lot. My team, of course, is comprised of Markie Post from Fall Guy. How you doing?
Hi, fine, thank
What's new? Yes, sure. What's new in your life, my love?
Oh my gosh, this show today, that's it.
Well,
Right
I
now.
hope it's a nice addition to your
Yes,
life.
it
And
is. It
let's
has been
meet
so
the third
far.
member of our team. Her name is Andrea Sansone. Hi, Andrea.
Hi there, how are you?
What do you do for a living?
I work for Los Angeles Police Department in communications.
Are you one of those ones that said Adam 12, Adam 12?
That's it.
Yeah, all right, okay, well, that's an interesting job, I'm sure. Now, you know, Andrea, you've already been here 3 times. You've won 3 games. That means if you win a 4th game today, you're going to be going for $40,000.
You got it.
Well, we wish you good luck there. Markie, in a moment, some answers are going to pop up on your screen here. All you have to do is ask your partner a simple question. She'll respond with the correct answer. But there's one small catch to it. Yes, right. I will start each question. You have to improvise the end of the question.
Right.
Okay. We have to get 7 correct answers as quickly as we can. Then we'll challenge Meredith's team over there to try and beat our time. You all set to go?
Yeah.
Stand by at the sound of the bell. What happens to?
Milk when it gets old. Curdles.
What do 2 teams?
Pull on in a tug-of-war. A rope.
Who keeps telling everyone?
Chinese sayings.
Confucius.
What does your sweetheart?
Do when you break her heart. Cry.
What does Sophia Loren?
Eat with a fork and a spoon and it's long.
Spaghetti.
What happens when?
When a hen makes a lot of noise in a nest.
What do you hear?
Oh, that Casper says.
Boo.
What travels?
With a fin up in the air and is in Jaws.
A shark.
Who changed his?
Sex in Tootsie.
Dustin Hoffman.
Yes. Boy. Oh, they stumbled a couple of times.
Yeah.
What happens when a hen clucks and you're looking for it lays an egg?
Oh.
Yeah. But
I
that's
wasn't finished yet, but you didn't know that.
That's okay. We did really well. No
sorry.
eggs laid here. You did it in 37 seconds, and who knows? We could win this game. You could be going up there for $40,000. Let's see what Meredith's team can do with the 37-second clock.
Well, what we're going to do with it, Geoff, is we're going to win, right?
Yes, we
We're
are.
going to beat that time of 37 seconds, and if we do, we will, of course, have won the first round, which will be great. Okay. Now, Ed, I will start the question, and you will improvise the rest of the question. Ready?
I'm ready.
At the sound of the bell. What do you hope?
Will open when you jump out of a plane.
Your parachute.
What has 2?
Pieces of cloth and you wear on the beach.
A bikini.
What was the last?
Thing that hit Marie Antoinette on the head.
The ground.
What does your accountant?
Used to total up your tax figures.
A calculator.
Who said?
Say the secret word.
Groucho Marx.
When did the groom find out?
That the bride had a scar in her stomach.
On the honeymoon.
What do you do if?
You don't at first succeed.
Try again.
Who keeps an eye on?
That was very funny.
But boy, did we have a good time. I just howled when you said on the ground, with a head on the ground of Marie
And how
Antoinette.
right she was.
And what was the other one that cracked me up? The groom finding out on the honeymoon.
Yes.
That was terrific. Okay, well,
Oh, boy.
guys, I hate to tell you, we lost the first round. But remember now, Geoff's team has to win 2 in a row in order to win the game. But unfortunately, that means that they get the first star and they get the advantage. So we'll send that over to Geoff's team. Okay, but we do get to go again right now. But we've got to win this round, Ed, to stay in the game. Okay, Beggs, you ready? You're looking over there.
ready.
You like Jeff's team better?
Well,
Come on over, Ed.
No, keep it
Find the
right
competition.
here. Okay, ready. Now, it's do or die. We've got to win this right now to stay in the game. Ready? At the sound of the bell. Where do you pay?
For your sins if you've been bad after you die.
In hell.
What sticks out?
From the sides of your head.
Your ears.
What gets caught?
In a net if you are collecting insects.
A butterfly.
Who puts up with?
Pass it.
What gets your fingers?
Sticky when you're eating pancakes.
Maple syrup.
What can't you control?
When you get really angry
Your temper.
Who gets dressed?
and then takes everything off for work.
A stripper.
What started out?
As a grape, but then got shriveled up.
A raisin.
Yes! Oh, as you can see on the clock, our time was 35 seconds, which is a good time. Unfortunately, right now we have to cross our fingers because if they win this round, it'll be 2 in a row and they'll have the game. But I'm crossing my fingers. I don't think they can beat us, do you?
I don't think they have.
Here's the 35 seconds, Geoff, for your team.
Yeah, that's tough. You guys are good. We won't count our heads before they hit the ground, right? Okay. If we get this right, you'll be going up there for $40,000. But we've got to beat the 35 seconds. Here we go.
Okay.
At the bell. What do you tie?
Around your finger to remember.
A string.
What happened to...
Claude Rains. He died.
How would your mother...
Feel if you won money on a game show.
Happy.
What do you press?
Against your boyfriend's mouth.
Your lips.
Who looked after?
The farm in the nursery rhyme.
Oh, McDonald.
What does a drunk?
Put on his head at a party.
A lampshade.
Yes.
Who goes to...
Your uncle's funeral.
Your aunt.
What do you get?
When you drink too much and your stomach hurts.
A stomachache.
Oh, no! Oh, so close.
What?
Oh, an ulcer. An ulcer, yeah. And Claude Rains was in a movie called The Invisible Man, and he disappeared. Is
Oh, I'm
what
so
we're looking
embarrassed.
for. Yes. Well, so is he, I suppose. That's too
Here
bad.
to see you. Tell him I can't see him.
Well, what we have done, folks, is we have lost the advantage. We'll send that back to Meredith. And now, Andrea, we are just hanging in by the skin of our teeth. We've got to win this one in order to stay in the game.
Okay.
All right?
Got to get a good score.
Let's get him a really short time. At the sound of the bell, what tickles?
When a man kisses a woman with his upper lip.
His mustache.
What does your grandmother?
Sit in that goes back and
A
forth.
rocking chair.
What do you hear?
When somebody's yelling for SOS, they yell,
Help.
Whose horse enjoyed?
this woman's naked body on it in
Lady
Coventry.
Godiva.
When are you going to?
Do anything, and when you are, mañana.
Procrastinate.
How do you start?
Pass.
What did Alfred Hitchcock?
Specializes women in.
Screaming.
Yeah.
Who gets dressed?
Next to the maid in his room.
The butler.
What is bad?
For you and sweetens your coffee.
Sugar.
Yes. Oh, dear. Every once in a while, the gear slips, but we didn't do too badly.
A brick short of a load over here.
45 seconds isn't too bad. Not bad at all. Maybe they'll stumble. Maybe they won't do it. We'll find out if we stay in the game or not. 45 seconds to you, Meredith.
Well, we're in a great position. We have the star, we have the advantage, we won the first round. We have to win 2 in a row in order to get the second star and win the game. But if we do, if we beat that time right now, 45 seconds, in just a minute, Claire, you're going to be going for $10,000. Think we can do it?
I don't want to be arrogant, but pending any natural disaster like an earthquake, I think we've got it in the bag.
Earthquake. I'm going to start the question, and you'll improvise the rest of it. Are
Ready.
you ready? Okay, at the bell. Who almost fell?
For Juliet from the balcony.
Romeo.
What happens when...
You take itching powder and it goes up your nose.
You sneeze.
What did Hiawatha...
Send to the Indian that she loved.
Pass it.
Where do you hide?
Your skeletons.
In your closet.
What does a man...
Have on his collar when he's in trouble.
Lipstick.
Where do you hear...
Sounds of creepy things in an old place.
Haunted house.
Yes. What does your husband...
Take out if he's being good once a week.
His wife.
When
Who do you follow?
When he says this way to the table.
You're the maitre d'.
What gives you... Oh! is funny.
6.5, darn it, over here.
My favorite one was, what does your husband take out once a week? The wife. I love that. All right, well, listen. That means, unfortunately, that we lost the second round, which also means that the star and the advantage go back over to Geoff's team. This is quite a battle here. But we're not out of the game. In fact, we have a chance right now. But remember, we've got to win this round to stay in the game, okay? Because if they win 2 in a row, they win it. All right. This time, Claire, it will be your turn at the bell. Who does Morris the cat
Go to when he's sick.
Oh, Mrs. Morris.
What is full of mercury when you're sick and you have a fever?
Thermometer.
What do you need?
8 hours of each night.
Sleep.
How would you describe?
A very lovely girl.
Beautiful.
What did Liz Taylor?
Get from Richard Burton twice.
A diamond ring.
Where do you pray?
That Tarzan will help you if you get in trouble.
The jungle.
Who steps out?
At St. Peter's and blesses the crowd.
The Pope.
What does every
Person wish upon.
A star.
What do you break?
Through if someone is locked in a building.
The door.
What does your mate?
Get if he's very envious of you.
Jealous.
Yes! 49 seconds. I loved Morris the cat, his wife. We were looking for a veterinarian and Liz Taylor. In addition to Liz Taylor's diamond rings, Ed, she not only got the rings, but she got divorced twice from Richard Taylor. All right, we're still in the game now, but we have to cross our fingers because our time was 49 seconds, and if they beat it, we've lost. But let's see what happens.
Okay, we have 1 star. 1 more star, that's 2 rounds in a row. That wins the game, and that puts you up there going for $40,000, Andrea. I heard that earthquakes never strike twice in the same place. Okay.
But let's not get overconfident.
All set, Markie?
Yeah.
I'll start the question. You improvise the rest of the question. At the sound of the bell.
She does, oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, you, Andrea. What ends when?
You get 3 of these in a row. Strikes.
What does a surgeon do?
Take out that hurts in your right side. Your appendix.
What does a robber?
Say when he's got a gun and he points at you and tells you...
Stick him up.
What do you get?
When you cut a piece of pie. A slice.
What proves?
That, you get 7 years bad luck if you break it. A mirror.
Which Indian?
Was with Custer.
And
They smoked the...
I don't know, pass.
Okay, whose basket?
Did the wolf steal?
Little Red Riding Hood.
What sways?
When you get on it.
A hammock.
And you're...
What gets cracked?
When it's hard-boiled.
An egg.
Who tells his...
You have very deep-seated problems.
A psychiatrist.
Yes! We did it with just 1 second, maybe a half a second. That was right on the nose. That just flipped over as we got the answer.
That did it.
Well, Andrea, congratulations to you. This is your 4th win. That means in just a second you're going to get a chance to win $40,000 in just 1 minute of competition. We'll do that in a minute. Don't go away. Come on, gang. And welcome back to $50,000 a minute. How come you're so calm, Andrea? I'm a wreck up here.
I feel great.
She works with the police department. I mean, this is nothing.
But that must be it. Okay, you've just won your 4th game. That means you're trying to win $40,000 in 1 minute. You're going to have to get every answer on the payoff board. That's 9 answers in 60 seconds. Markie, you're going to see all those answers right here on your private screen. Andrea, you'll only see the first letters of the answers. So the first set of letters, let's take a look at them. UYA. These letters represent a common phrase. Now, Markie is going to lead up to that phrase by creating an incomplete statement. Andrea, you finish the statement with the common phrase that begins with the letters UYA, then you go on to the next box, okay? Get all 9 in 60 seconds, and you're going to win $40,000. Wish you good luck. Stand by. The first phrase is UYA. Ready? Go.
When you want to put deodorant on, you put it under your arms.
TT.
Okay, at about 4 o'clock in England, they have...
Tea time.
Yes.
CAC.
You sneeze a lot after you have...
Caught a cold.
WYS.
In a singles bar, a lot of guys like to ask the girls, what's your sign? That's right.
RB.
Okay, when you've hit really the depths
Rock
you've
bottom.
hit... Right.
MR.
Okay, every girl is waiting for her...
Mr. Right.
Yes!
W-O-M?
Okay, some things travel by...
Word of mouth.
Yes.
G-E.
When you have revenge on somebody, you want to...
Get even.
Yes.
H-N-N-D.
Okay, everybody in the store is always smiling at you and saying, have a nice day. That's right.
Forget it.
I quit.
Oh, that's wonderful. $40,000. That's wonderful news. Even better news, you beat your next opponent, you'll be up here going for the big money of $50,000. Let's see if that happens. We'll take a break right now. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome back to $50,000 a minute. And speaking of $50,000, Andrea, if we win this game, you will be going for $50,000 a minute. So let's do it, all right?
I can taste the victory.
Ah, me too. Let's go and meet Geoff's team now.
Joining us is Nancy Barnett. Nancy, how you doing?
Fine, nice to meet you.
Good. You are with child, I see?
Yes, I am.
When are
I
you?
hope so.
Well, I certainly hope so also. Do you want a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Okay, I hope your wishes come true. You're coming up for the first time, so
Right.
you'll be going for $10,000.
Okay.
You know how to play the game. I'll start the question, Markie. You'll improvise the rest of the question. Ready to go?
Ready.
At the sound of the bell. Who never eats?
Because he has a horse race the next day.
A jockey.
Where do you sweep?
All your dirt in your living room.
Under the rug.
Whose body?
Has bolts going through its neck and is a monster.
Frankenstein.
What did the little boy?
Forget to say so his mother wouldn't let him have what he wanted.
Please.
Where did they find out?
About Adam and Eve and the apple.
The Garden of Eden.
What does your mother?
Make out of a can that's Campbell's.
Soup.
What walks from one?
Place to another in the desert and never has to drink any water.
A camel.
Yes, right you are. Look at that, 32 seconds. Boy, you are a good player, Nancy.
Yes, he is.
32 seconds is the time that Meredith has to beat if they want to win this round. Let's send that clock over to him.
Oh, that's right. We certainly do. That's an awfully good time, but I think we can do it, don't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Now, Ed, I'm going to be starting the question. You will improvise the rest of it at the sound of the bell. What do you give?
Your date prom night.
Corsage. What can't stand?
The light or a stake through its heart.
Vampire.
Where does your wife?
Take $10 from.
Your wallet.
What does the nurse?
Say, I'm sorry, I can't let you in because you don't have one.
A visitor's pass.
Who would I sound like?
If I was talking like this, sweetheart.
Bogart.
Who does a cow?
Get together with to have a little cow.
Bull.
What is covered?
With a blotter.
That was tough. Okay, what was this one? Oh, the desk, and then the nurse, if you don't have an appointment, you can't get into the doctor's office. All right, we're not out of it yet, though, but it does mean that we have lost the first round. So we have to send the star and the advantage over to Geoff's team, unfortunately. But remember, they have to win 2 rounds in a row in order to win that second star in the game. So we have a chance right now, and let's go into it right now. You will be starting, Andrea, at the bell. What do you wrap?
Around yourself when you get out of the shower.
A towel.
What does a first grader?
Eat with his jelly and his bread.
Peanut butter.
What's the address?
Of Big Bird and Bert and Ernie.
Sesame Street.
What do your lips?
Blow on the instrument like Louis Armstrong.
The trumpet.
What is the end?
Of a cigarette when you're done with it.
The tip.
When did the cowboy?
Have to get out of Dodge.
At sundown.
Whose sitcom?
Starred with Mary Tyler Moore.
Dick Van Dyke.
What saves?
Nuts for winter.
A squirrel.
Oh, right. Okay. Now, here's the way it stands. We did that in 35 seconds. So if they don't beat our time, we are back in the game. And let's see what they can do right now. Geoff?
Boy, you guys really dug in over there, Meredith. That's a great time, 35 seconds. We have the advantage. We have the star, 1 more star. That will be 2 rounds. You'll win the game, and you'll be going for $10,000, Nancy. But in order to do it, we've got to be 35 seconds. Okay. You all set?
Ready.
All right, I'll start the question. You'll improvise the rest,
Okay.
Nancy. The sound of the bell. What 5?
Numbers follow your address on the envelope.
A zip code.
Who got bandaged?
And wrapped all up and put in a casket.
A mummy.
What do you take out?
And is bubbly and you drink it to celebrate.
Champagne.
What part of a woman?
Does she shake when she walks?
Her hips.
Who has a frog?
Named Kermit and is her friend and in love with.
Miss Piggy.
What's the first thing?
You do before you get in the shower.
Strip.
Who would have been?
The first lady if she had stayed married to Ronald Reagan.
Jane Wyman.
What did the sheriff?
Gather together a bunch of men.
A posse.
Yes! That number was turning over. We did it with about a half a second to go. I can't believe it. Congratulations, you guys make a heck of a team. Well, that's 2 in a row. That's the game. This is your first win, so you get the chance to win $10,000 in just 1 minute. Nancy, may I help you up the stairs, my dear? We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back to $50,000 a minute. Well, Nancy, you've won your first game, so that means you're going to go for $10,000, okay? Markie, you'll form the incomplete statement, and to win the money, Nancy, you have to get all 9 phrases in 60 seconds. You all set?
I'm all set.
First letters are T-W-O.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
Oh, I'm so tired. I want a vacation, and I hope that I will get
2 weeks off.
right.
C-W-T.
I'm Joan Rivers, and I like to say this all the time. I like to say...
Can we talk?
Right, go.
S-I-F.
Okay, I'm an arsonist, and I love to...
Start a fire.
Yeah.
G-T-J.
If I do something wrong and I get arrested and I'm found guilty, I have to...
Go to jail.
G-T.
If you're a waitress and you are waiting on a table, you're really hoping for a...
A good tip.
Yeah.
L-Y-T.
Okay, if you get really angry at your husband, you really...
Lash your tongue?
No. Okay.
Okay.
All right, now you're a director, and you want the actor to really get into it. So you say,
This time with feelings.
yes.
T-I-T-Q.
To be or not to be.
That is the question.
Yes.
P-A.
All right, I want you to listen to me. I want you to
Pay attention.
Right.
L-Y-T.
Okay. If I'm really angry at you, I'm going to. If you're really angry at me, you do. Oh no! What should I have done? What should I have done?
Every time you fly off the handle, you...
Oh, that's it.
Lose
That's
your
it?
temper.
Lose your
Right,
temper,
right,
yeah. That's a hard one to get to, I
Well,
think.
it shouldn't be. I'm sorry.
That's all right, because if you'd won the money, I was afraid you were going to jump up and down. That would scare me to death. You did really great, Nancy. Good chance you'll be up here again. If you come up here again, you'll be going for $20,000. But let's see how much money you got. You got 8 at $200 apiece. That is $1,600. Not bad at all. Good for you. Nice cruise, Markie. We'll take a break. We'll be back in just a moment on $50,000 a minute. Okay, that is it for today on $50,000 a minute. Hope you had a good time. I know I did, Markie.
I had a great time.
Okay,
Thank you.
we'll form the same team tomorrow, all right?
Good. Okay.
Meredith, what are you going to do?
Well, Ed, you'll be back again tomorrow, right?
I'd love to. Let's get together.
Oh, we certainly will. We'll have a great team tomorrow. I know I can just feel it. Okay.
You smooth talker, Ed.
We want to thank all of you for watching us. We'll be back tomorrow with another edition of $50,000 a minute. And until then, this is Meredith MacRae.
And Geoff Edwards saying thanks again. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.